Hey, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, Kirk Townsend. Good morning, Seller. Good morning, John McLovin in the house. Monica. How's it going, everybody? No skills. Hey, what is up? Good morning, Em. Good morning. Pretty choppy. Let's just take a look and see if Apex is actually 90% off. I'll take a look right now, guys. 1 second. I doubt if they are 90%, but hey, good morning, Justin White. What is up? What is up? No, they're not. They're not. They're still 80% off right now. So they haven't changed. They're still the same. Wow, NQ is down about 0.6. ES is down about 0.6 as well. YM is their only real instrument. It seems slightly better than the rest of the market. The gold down about 0.1. NKD is down about 1%. Yeah. Crude oil down about 0.8. Crude oil is down as well right now. Alright, let's just take a look on our 15 minutes chart for a moment. We are coming back down. We have a nice little support here in this range. This is a beautiful support area. We just actually tapped it this morning. We actually tested 15 minutes ago. Oh, oh. So we had resistance, support. Now we're getting a little support there. A little support bounce. Now the question is, are we going to retest it and try to break it down? Almost kind of feels like, we may want to break it down. 36. All right.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Okay, I'm gonna be looking for a quick push here to the downside. I'm on a 15-minute chart, just moving back to the 1-minute chart for now. Yep, we just broke it underneath. We just couldn't hold all the CMAs. We're obviously clearly right underneath the VWAP 2. So I'm kind of thinking, we get a little pullback down into the next support would be the 906 area. So that's really what I'm looking for right now in this trade. If we try to get above the VWAP, then I'll exit this trade. But I think this account get blown by the time I try to retest the VWAP, I guess. So there I am. Yeah, Justin, right? So yesterday I was long on 2 of my bonus ones. So as you guys can see, max loss. I didn't even come back to my desk. I was in that trade. I let it be as is, and I walked away to do something else. And these are the 2 accounts that got blown yesterday. And then the rest of the accounts are still okay, but I had 2 accounts. I was on a trade at an open position and ended the stream. And these are the 2 accounts that got blown yesterday. These are all evals, by the way. I'm still trading the eval right now. I don't know if you guys noticed, but Apex actually increased their price. Because on their 80%, it used to be 33. It used to be 33 bucks, but now it's 35.24. I don't know, I just realized that now. The thing that really frustrates me sometimes is these firms, they just jack up price without even you knowing. And it's like, I absolutely lose my confidence in that firm when they start to do that. And one of the good examples of the firm that does that pretty well is Day Trader. Like Day Trader at their 90%, they have, oh dear, 1 second guys, oh dear. Nice. Hold on 1 second. So Day Trader, they're 91%. It's like 35 or something like that. So It almost kind of sounds like a perfect deal when it comes to 90% off, but then all of a sudden it's like, you know, like what's the point? I think you're definitely smart enough to find out. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. No skills. Dan Evans in the house. Coach Fred is here as well. Sorry, I missed your name. Jamel in the house as well. TJP in the house. If you make 400 a day over 20 caps to Apex, that's 8K. After 8 days, it's 64. How much is that? Mr. Me in the house. I mean, it sounds easy to say $400 every day with 20 accounts. It sounds easy, but do we actually? I don't know if it actually works that way though. It sounds like a simple math, but does it really work like that? $200 a day times 20 accounts. Okay, well that's 6. You know, I don't know. It sounds easy, but I've never been able to do that, me personally. So if there's somebody who does like that, that's great. Good for him. But yeah. Oh man, I can't believe it's actually raining right now. Raining this morning. I'm feeling cold and chilly on Independence Day in the States. It's raining up here. It's cold. It's quiet. Still dark outside. On a perfect world, in each of your accounts, if you're trading the 50K account, you can request 2. In each of those accounts that you have, you can request two grand out of it. So 2 times 20, do the math. I don't know how much that's going to be, but yeah. Alright guys, I'm down to 3 contracts here on NQ trade. And I'm trading the evals right now on the Villanels. I bought a few Villanels evals yesterday, and I tried to trade the Villanels evals. Tried to pass a couple. The market really wouldn't move at all, so I kind of called it a day yesterday. I couldn't trade anymore. The market seems to be moving as we speak, and not as much. But just keep in mind the market's already down about 0.6%, so we are down pretty significantly. 0.6 on ES as well. The only thing that's really up is the gold. The gold is up, and the crude oil is down about 0.8. NKD down about 1%. So. I did end up trading my pro account, my Take Profit Trader pro account yesterday. I made about 350. But really, other than that, I can get into the trades. Actually, no, I lied. I got in some Villanov's eval too. Kept going in and out, in and out. And I do actually have quite a few accounts over halfway to passing too on the Villanov's ones, so that's good. Yeah, not bad. There's 3 failed Villanov's evals. One of them was failed a while ago, so I actually failed 2 after buying these accounts yesterday. So, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 6 in the works as we speak. Let's just take a look at how many they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 7 in the works and 3 failed. The 3 failed, one of them was actually failed a while ago, so just waiting for their resets. Yeah, not a bad, even though the market's really slow yesterday and today. These are the P&Ls, these are the props that I've made yesterday and today, this morning. So not bad, you know, it's kind of getting there. slowly it's getting there. It's great. Don't see if you can actually pass a few if I can. Yeah, I don't want to go too wild. We're getting a pullback in gold. The gold is actually up. But the gold is actually green right now, but still underneath the VWAP too. So there's no real instrument that I can actually trade that's going to offer us some decent setup. I don't really see anything right now. I'm just gonna redraw a little trend line here. I think at some point we break it down. It doesn't look like it wants to hold, to be honest with you. So we got a major level. Let's just take a look at the major level here on a 15-minute chart. Yeah, I mean, think about it, guys. This is a major level here at 895. If we can't hold that level, then obviously we go all the way down to the 840s. That's another key level, a major level here, 840, 850 zone. So we have to hold this 890. 890 is going to be a key major level of support, 895, and then of course we have the 848 next level that we can kind of watch if we break it to the downside from 890 zone. So the 840 really it's only about 50 points away from the major levels, so we can see this thing pull back all the way down there. And if that level cannot hold, and if that level breaks, then obviously we see our next level here at 795. Sorry, 785. That's pretty much about that's another 50 points away from that too. So yeah, so we still have a couple levels that we can still kind of watch and see if this market holds. But if you can't hold those levels, then I think we've got a big level here at 605, 22,605. Now that's a huge level. That's like 100, that's like 200 points away from where the previous level of support is. And that's where, that's a big level, right? So if you just think about it, that's a big level. It's not a coincidence that every time we tap this 600, we get a nice, beautiful V-shaped bounce. It's not a coincidence, right? So I'm gonna expect to see maybe if the market truly wants to get a pullback, then we may end up seeing ourselves pull back into the 600s. But again, we'll have to break these levels first before we do that. So just coming back to the 5-minute chart. So far we're kind of breaking, right? I mean, we had a big push here. It's a slow grind, lower low, low, low so far. So am I on a trade? I'm on a trade right now. I'm on a trade. I don't know if you guys cannot see. I'm on a trade right now with Vilanox eval account. I ended up blowing some, but I did kind of feel like, you know, this could be the time I could try to pass a few if I can. I wonder if we actually have some news coming out this morning. Let's take a look and see. So, like I said again, Apex is still 80% off. They are not 90. So just to be clear out there. And in fact, they actually increased it by $2 because based on my understanding, they were 33 and now 35. So am I gonna cry about it? Yes. I'm gonna cry. All right, let's see if we've got any news coming out this morning. We don't really have anything. We've got India. Namaste. Do we have any anybody from India on this stream? Because I just see quite a few like go to my analytics on my YouTube. I do have a little bit of India too. So we have India news coming out in 7 more minutes. Obviously, I don't think that's going to move the needle. So there's really nothing else. Yep, today is definitely on a holiday mode. I don't think anybody's going to be trading this morning. The market's really choppy too. I mean, it's still moving better than yesterday. Yesterday's price action, holy guys, man, that was terrible. That was terrible. I don't know if you guys were here, but I was live streaming last night and it was just not good. Like, I had to force end the stream. I had to force myself. I was like, this is too much. You guys imagine I had 7-minute contracts trading that last night. And I still could not move the market, so. The market mover. Man. All right, are we actually going to get a bounce now? We're still respecting this little trend line that I drew. We have a little trend line here. So we actually going to try and respect this now and try to get a bounce up again. And if you guys are trying to go long, I mean, this also kind of makes sense, right? You're long from 295, and if you have your stop here at 900 maybe, that's like giving yourself a lot of room. And look for a little bounce into 948s. Oh. Good morning, John. Oh, sorry, man, I just completely missed out on the chat. Hey, Kokochidi, good morning. What is going on? We had you're a seaweed. You're seaweed because you're long. The max you can get a payout. The max payout request that you can make with Apex is 2. On a 50k account, you can only request 2 grand. Until your 6th payout. And that's really hard. That's really hard. And your 6th payout has to be all, like, none of them has to be denied. Like, you know, it has to be all approved. Approved, 6 payouts, and then you are eligible for an unlimited payout. But me personally, I've got into the 5th payout, and then of course I ended up blowing the rest of the accounts that I had. It's really, really hard. Just and right. Oh, just and right. Have a great day. Oh, I didn't know you have a restaurant that you got to take care of. Tiger, you have fans around the world. Yeah, I do. I have, you know, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I did have a lot of Koreans too. But, you know, obviously, they don't say anything on this chat, but I do have a lot of Koreans. A lot of Koreans, and I've got quite a few from Indonesia too. I don't know. Zach Trader, what up? Monica, can you please draw a trend line from the top to the bottom? From top to the bottom, let's just take a look. So that's a little trend line that I draw. So we got a little bit of a pivot that we got to get through. I don't know, every time we try to tap this pivot, we always constantly got rejection. As you guys can see, rejection, 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 rejection. Now what else? Here we cannot really get there, but let's just say rejection here as well. So if this market is truly bullish, then we will have to get above, back into the VWAP here. We have to be up here, get above the VWAP, and that's going to give us a long setup, I guess. But for right now, we really have what it takes to get it up there. I mean, we'll obviously, the first thing come first, we'll have to think about the pivot to 940. This is another key level, 940. That's the pivot. We'll have to bounce off that level too. We got to break it out. That we just couldn't do the whole entire duration of the day. From yesterday, New York, into this morning, we just could not do it. We just kept getting a rejection and rejection over and over again. So ideally, if I want to be going short, by the way, no, I thought we were gonna break it down from here. To be honest with you, I thought we're gonna get a little break to the downside from here and go like that. But instead, the market found a nice little support in this trend line here. So this is a small little trend line that I drew on a 1 minute chart, and we got a nice little bounce off that level. And so I'm kind of stuck in this trade. Not that I wanted to hold this, but I will exit this trade as we try to get a bounce into the 940s, because this is right here, 940. You know what? I may actually even think about going long now that we are actually above all the EMAs. At least we could expect this thing to get into the 947s, try to retest the pivot here that we've been constantly getting rejection out from, right? So I may try to do that right now. So if we keep holding this area, then I'm going to exit this trade and look to ride the long. So I thought we were going to break it down here, and that's why I entered the short. But we held the trend line, and we got to bounce off the CMAs. So we got to bounce not just off the trend line here, but we also got to bounce off the EMAs. So that gives me a little bit of a long signal setup. So on a shorter time frame, 1 minute, it kind of feels like it's creating this little support here in this trend line. Now again, if this candle close here on a green, I'll probably end up hopping on the long and look to exit my trade. I've got 3 minute contracts, so I've got to be careful. I mean, this account's a cheap. That doesn't mean that I want to lose this account. No. Yeah, we've been getting rejection yesterday, right? So we've been getting rejection, but there was no real buying pressure to begin with, you know, like between yesterday and this morning. But right now, it kind of feels like we are getting a little bit of a bounce. Like we obviously swept this liquidity zone, 890. This is a key level of support. We bounced off from there. It's not a coincidence that we got a bounce off from there. And looks like this could be a little bit of a short-term bottoming process, right? You have this bottoming process here. It's a little different to the other candles. There was no real bottoming process because everything was just pulling back, low, high, sorry, low, and then the thing is here, I am definitely very interested to know if we can actually hold this area. So try to hold this zone. And this could be the bottoming process here for us on a short-term base. But yeah, like you said, we have this little EMA here. That's the 9 EMA on a 15-minute chart here. We are getting a rejection of that level. And so we really have to get above this 931. I said, okay, you know what? I'm going to wait for this candle to close and see if we can actually get above this, so I can exit my short trade with on a loss and try to hop on a long, but with a nice little confirmation. That's the first real test to try and get above the EMA. We couldn't do it the whole entire duration of the day yesterday. From the New York as well. The New York hit high. That's the New York high here at 23,100. And since then, we just kept pulling back, and we just couldn't really get above the CMA. And we're so far away from the VWAP too. The VWAP is sitting at 974, 22,974. So here we are. We're so this could be the bottoming process. Create a little W pattern. So just moving back to the 3-minute chart that I like to use to trade. But we still have to get above the EMA, which is obviously going to be very important. This is no level. So I think we can break out of this zone, 935, 937, and if that level starts to hold, then I think we do have a chance to try and get above. Try to retest the pivot 945 and try to retest the VWAP in 974. But the market overall has been weak so far. I don't know if this is a coincidence that we just kept pulling back. So it's gonna get pretty interesting here. So I'm gonna try and stay patient. I'm already in a trade. I'm already on a short-sided trade, so we'll wait and see what this market does. Hey, Christian Mikuleski, what is up? What time does the market close? I think the market closed what? 1 o'clock, 1 Eastern time. I think that's when it closed today. Obviously, it's going to be a short day. Queen BA, 1 a.m., 1 p.m. I think you mean 1 p.m. What we are you based? We are you based? I'm not really sure what your question is. I am from BTS. Sweet baby lover, contributing lover. Sweet like butter. And this is getting a pullback. Sweet young lover. Can we get it above? We are getting closer to resistance. 928 is the level. Oh, 927. Oh, we are trying to actually hold this area, guys. We are trying to hold. We'll see now. I don't want to assume. I don't want to guess. Well, strictly a price action. We'll take a look and see. If we can get above this 935, then I hop on a long. If not, then I keep my short and look for a little bit of rejection at this level now. I'm gonna pull back down to this 900. Sweet, you love it. Yeah, I mean, peso, I think, in my personal opinion, I think Vilanox is definitely easier to deal with as far as the payout is concerned. But I heard if anybody tries to get over, say, a big amount, they always try to find a reason to kind of deny a payout, I guess. But I've never really gone there, so that's what I heard. And I could be wrong, but that's what I heard. Alright guys, we are barely holding this 924. Alright guys, the market really slow. I guess all the big moves are said and done while everybody was actually in the bed. We all in the dream world, and then the market starts to pull back all the way from what again, 8987 all the way down to the 900s. Literally about how many points that is? That's about 100 points. We actually pulled back 100 points, guys. That's 100 points pullback since midnight into this morning, and now the market's like, uh-oh, all the traders are up again, so it's time to not move. 927, we're sitting at 927, we still can't get above the CMA, so Oh, I can't remember. It was somebody. I can't remember exactly who it was. I can't remember. We'll have to go back to the video to find out. Alright, we have an EMA cross here. We got a little rejection off that 932, so interesting. I'll just place my limit order just in case we get a pullback here. Just 1 second, guys. I'm just gonna go grab some coffee. That's going to be my first coffee of the day, everybody. All right, this is my beautiful morning coffee, my first coffee of the day, everybody. Cheers. All right, guys, we got a rejection of that level 922. We're getting a pullback here. We're down back again into this 900, guys. So India reserves the right to suspend concessions and other obligations equivalent to the adverse effect. Where is that? Adverse effect of US measures on India's trade. India proposes a retaliatory duties at WTO against US tariff on auto parts. So that's not a great news coming from India. Somebody making India upset. The third largest economy. All right, guys, we're getting a little pullback here. The market definitely has been a little slow.
Order filled.
All right, looks like my orders are getting filled now. One just got triggered. Good morning, Design Knob. How is it going? How's everybody else's July the 4th? The Independence Day. How is that day going? Everybody having a great day so far? So is everybody actually off, like, through the weekend? So is anybody working, like, on Thursday and Friday? So yesterday was Thursday. I'm assuming that nobody worked on Thursday. And Friday, I would assume it's off on Friday too, for everybody. Oh yeah, it's 5:30 in the morning. You're right. It's 5:30 in the morning. The day has not started yet in a lot of places around the world. Around the world. No skills, no day off. Are you kidding me? Really? All right, like I said, this could be the bottoming process maybe playing out right now. As you guys can see, I draw little rounds, a little bit like a cup. Kind of going, we may try to retest these zones to try and bring it back up again as a triple bottom, like a W-shaped pattern to the long side. Trying to build more liquidity in this 900 to 890 zone. Try to push it higher. And if this market truly wants to pull back, then we'll have to get all the way down back into the 880s and continue the downtrend into the 840. That's the next level of support. We may try to balance too. I mean, I'm not going to discount. We could see this thing bounce, try to get above this pivot, and then get rejection and starts to pull back down again to the 840s. We could try and build more liquidity in this zone. We could also try and build more liquidity in this zone to try to push it higher or try to push it down. One of the two. But market definitely looking weaker. And we're also getting some negative news coming out as well around the globe. India is a good example, as you guys can see on our financial juice. Everything is right now India, India, India. So I've got two contracts here, so I think this account could survive. If we try to push it over to 956, this account could still survive. So, but I will exit this trade at about 940. I would say 940. If we try to push it above 940, I'd probably exit this trade. Then if we keep holding this level 2 right now, then I'll probably exit this trade. Getting a little push right now. Let's see if we can actually get above this 930. You want us to revisit of 950s? We could certainly do that too. DJ Daddy, glad you did not chase that move. Yeah, just be careful, guys. The market definitely is slow. No skills. You'll rest when you retire. Until then, you're still grinding. That's a really good mentality for sure. I'm designing now, all I know is Costco's closed. Costco. Is the Costco hot dogs and the pizza, are those still cheap? Because they increased all their prices here in Canada. It's no longer $1 anymore. Rose Forest. Sam J. Everything's going well except your trades. Can you guys imagine if everything actually is good? The lifestyle, personal, family, and on top of that, trading. That's definitely a dream come true. I've never had, like me, like there's not a time when everything actually worked great at the same time. At least there's one or two problems. At least. I guess it's just part of the life journey, I guess. Still cheap. I think they're still the same. Yeah, it's gone up here. My fellow traders in Canada can maybe reconfirm, but I do know they're going up. It's no longer as cheap as it used to be here in Canada. They definitely jacked up the price. But yeah, I mean, it's still cheap. Yeah, don't get me wrong, but it used to be cheaper. It almost kind of feels like Apex now. Apex 80% off was 33, now it's like 35. Sneaky, sneaky. Stock Tiger does not like firms do that. It's the same 80% off, but then the price has changed from 33 to 35. How does that work? It's 33 on an 80% off, but then you still have the same 80% off, but the price is 35. So 33 minus 35, to do the math, it's pretty straightforward. It's up 2%. Sorry, not 2%. It's up $2. Is it inflation? Or maybe it's just up for maybe it's up for Canadians, I don't know. Like you just said, knowledge, no skills, tariff. Yeah, exactly. Maybe that's the tariff. Tariff implementation. Oh yeah, I mean, if I was living in States, I would love to go visit Canada all the time. Like any vacation that I have, I'm gonna be going to Canada for sure, without a doubt. Like if you're living in Seattle, for example, if you live in Seattle or Portland, or even if it's LA, for example, I'll just move to Vancouver. Like every holiday that I have, it's going to be Vancouver, Canada, or maybe Victoria, I don't know. Or maybe it could be Quebec, it could be Toronto if you live somewhere in the east. So much cheaper. You're literally paying 35% less. I would love to visit all the time. Like $1, like you're paying 33% less for everything that you spend. It could be for a hotel, it could be for McDonald's. Jeez, man. You guys are lucky. Oh, really? You're lost living in Toronto? Yeah, 33%, like, Like I went to obviously I visit the States at least once in 4 or 5 months, but it's really expensive. Really expensive. What was it again in the month of March? Was it in the month of March? I was traveling to Colorado and then to Florida too. But everything was just really expensive. You know, the conversion rate is just third. Like in theory, it's 33%, but then you end up like if you use your credit card, it's like 37, 38%. So you're literally paying almost double. Sorry, not double. You're literally paying about 40% more. So as we speak about the exchange rate, the market's getting a bounce. I tell you what, guys. I think probably the cheapest place you can actually go and live and trade and have a lot of fun. Maybe it could be Indonesia. Or say Indonesia or I'm kind of thinking Indonesia would be a nice little place to kind of live in the future. It's a lot cheaper. Oh yeah, Thailand too. Indonesia or Thailand. I think these are definitely one of those places where it's like, you know, you can have a lot of fun in the beach. Everything is just so much cheaper. And yet, we as a trader, whether you guys are full-time trader or not, doesn't really matter, but we as a trader, trading in the beach, trading in the sun, and making good trades, you get paid in USD, so, and you exchange that to, let's say, Thai, what is their currency? Is it baht? I think their currency is baht. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. I think it's baht or bait or, it's still relatively cheaper. No, Monica, come on. You can't be doing that. Monica, you can't be doing that. No, you can't. You can't. I mean, we also have to think about safety too. We can't just, you know, we can't just go wherever you want. You just gotta think about it. Oh, guys, the gold is pulling back here. Maybe, oh man, I kind of missed it. I kind of missed that trade in gold. It's kind of too late for me to get into gold trade now. 640. Oh, it's baht. It's baht, right? Or maybe, you know what? We have our friend from Saudi Arabia right here, right in front of us. Ahmed is here. Ahmed. See, he's saying, hello, brother. Do you remember me? Of course I do remember you. You're from Saudi Arabia. A good friend of mine from Saudi Arabia, Ahmed, is here. Saudi Arabia, I'm telling you, is a rising star. It's a beautiful place to live in, too. But I don't think it's any more cheaper. I don't think it's any more cheap in Saudi Arabia, though. But yeah, I mean, I still prefer Indonesia, Thailand. Could be the places that we can kind of think about. The math works out perfectly, you know. Like you do trades. You trade in USD, you bank in USD, and yet the living expenses are relatively cheaper. It just does not get any better than that. What? Really? Yahya Hamdi. Yahdi Hamdi is also from Saudi Arabia. Look at that, guys. I'm telling you. We got a lot of friends from Saudi Arabia. Anybody from Dubai too? Wow, what an international community we are in right now. What a beautiful international community. I'm telling you, because I saw it on my analytics, on my YouTube. I was like, I had a lot of people from, I actually had a few from, I think it's Dubai, from Saudi Arabia, from Indonesia too. I also had quite a few from Latino too, Brazil, Colombia. Very international. Very international. Oh, Ahmed, I'm sorry to hear that, bro. Oh, I'm sorry, bro. Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. I hope you get better. I hope you get better. Guys, if you guys are enjoying what you guys see, having a lot of fun here early in the morning during this Independence Day, please take a moment to smash the like, subscribe to this channel too if you can, and support the stream. It means the world to this channel and myself too. Thank you, everybody. All right, guys, we got a little hard rejection of that. We're getting a little bit of a wick here at 9:38, but pulling back here from 9:32 too. The market definitely is slow, and I kind of feel that too. Really, really slow. But hey, it's we're having fun, so that's really all that matters. We're having a lot of fun. And by the way, Ahmed, I hope you get better, and I hope you get stronger too through that process. It's a slow grind. It's a slow grind to the upside here. Just barely trying to get above the CMAs, but it's tough. Yeah, I mean, trading has definitely been pretty tough, at least for me. We got a bearish wick. I mean, so far it's too choppy to even say if it's bullish or bearish. I would just stay what I am right now until we start to see some break. But look at this gold pulling back here at 33.42, pulling back in the gold. I don't know what that means for this overall market right now. They're pulling back in gold, guys. We're sitting at 47. We're down to 42. Lost about 6 points. And the gold pullback, we're now completely underneath all the EMAs. They're breaking the key levels too. We're underneath the VWAP. No volume. We're kind of a bit oversold right now in this gold, but you can see some further traction to the downside. On the overall market in NQ, kind of holding in this range at 926. RSI right now, it's pretty neutral, sitting at 50. So it's kind of like, it's not oversold, it's not overbought right now. Like I said, it's still in that range bound. We'll have to see this thing get above 950 to be more bullish, and we have to see this thing pull back into this 890 to be a little bit more bearish, right? So we got to get out of this channel that we are in right now. But I do this little cup, thinking maybe this could be the bottoming process. Try to retest this cup and try to create a W pattern. Push this thing back up again. That could also be in the cards. Or if we crack underneath the 890, then we pull back all the way down and push it all the way down to the 840s. Well, we got some bad news coming up from India though. India is definitely not looking happy. Good morning. Oh, Pine Tree Trader in the house. Good morning, Pine Tree. Yeah, Pine Tree lives pretty close to Canada, right? Maine. I think it probably takes you about 2 hours to actually drive to Canada from where Pine lives and pay 35% less on everything you literally spend. We're just talking about how cheap it's going to be for people in the States traveling to the north. You had 4 months with no payouts, so I just gave up. Ahmed, la, mushkida, habibi. Yeah, Quebec is not cheap. Quebec is not cheap, but it's still cheaper. Who are you trading with, Ahmed? Yeah, I mean, myself, I hardly got any payouts. I had some big payouts, just a few in the month of June. My main month was actually pretty good, but it's getting worse every day for sure. Hopefully we have a stronger month in the July. Let's see if we can actually make a nice little comeback. The gold is getting a little bounce. The gold is getting a little bit of a bounce from the 41s, 33.41, bounce off that level, trying to claw back up again. The NQ really not doing anything right now as you speak. We have a lot of Quebecers, by the way. I think Alfred, sorry, not Alfred. I think, who's that again? I think Coach Fred is actually from Quebec too, if I'm not wrong. CMAT BB. Nothing can stop us from trading. Nothing can stop us from trading. We still bank. We still bank on a no volume too. With volume or no volume, doesn't matter. We still bank. Vigens. Guys, a nice little bounce on that gold. Let's see if this gold has what it takes to get a bounce and try to get above all the EMAs. We got some resistance here in gold at 44. Oh my guys, we just keep getting news from India every few minutes. India trade officials, trade talks with the US are on. The India team has returned. India is discussing a trade deal with many nations. All right. J Dastra, what is that? I've never heard that term before. Thank you, C-Matt. I appreciate it, bro. Yeah, I've been completely getting wrecked with this algo. YouTube algo. Just go to Financial Juice. Just type in Financial Juice, and that will get you to this little screen that you have right above my camera. That's the Financial Juice. That we have a great friend of ours, Dan Emmons. He let us know. I wasn't really using Financial Juice as a to see all the news and the reports. I normally use investing.com, and that's what I really kind of feel comfortable. That's what I've been using for a long time. But then now I use both. I use Financial Juice to see all the news, the most recent news, and I also use investing.com side by side as well on my different screen that I've got here with me. Yeah, for live updates, yeah, absolutely. I condense, right? And I thank you for sharing that info too. Hey, Kid Poker in the house. Kid Poker, did you get your trade? The market finally did pull back. You can't complain anymore. Kid Poker cannot complain anymore. The market, you got a pullback that you're looking for. It's 0.6% down. The market literally lost about 8,800 points from the trough to the bottom since last night. Well, since New York closed, that is. That's great, man. The market never always go up. The market knows how to pull back too. So you're good to go. Ooh, I'm very happy for you, Poker. Good stuff. Good stuff. The market kind of choppy. All right, guys. Oh, it's not even 9. Dan Emmons, really? You have to what is it? Is it a free subscription, or you have to pay for it? He charges $20 per month and he streams New York Live. I just copy him. Oh, really? Oh, I see. You just copied? Copying? I don't know, like copying somebody else's trade. I don't know if that's really the way to do it. I've done that a few times before. 7-8 years ago. But it doesn't really take you too far though. Honestly speaking, at some point during that process, you'll have to find a way to do it on your own and just get out with your own conviction, with your own trade ideas. And that's going to really take you far. But if you just copy trade, I don't know, it's just, well, it didn't really kind of work out for me, so I could be wrong. Yeah, I'm just not a big fan of copying somebody else's trades. Pine Tree drives Lamborghini, so Pine Tree, the #1 day trader on YT. Alright guys, the market's sitting here at 924. It's kind of choppy. Really choppy. No, Donna, no. I'm gonna be heading out in like a few minutes. Is nobody streaming this morning? Hey, Andreas, what is up? Good morning. Let's make the house this morning. Design knob. Yeah, he's got a gold plate for sure. What is about 69? Oh, I see. Okay, for the financial juice, for a subscription, you have to pay $70 per quarter. That's pretty expensive. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. If you're getting great contents, then I guess it kind of makes sense. 70, that's 25 a month. Makes sense. Absolutely makes sense then. Like, I mean, I wouldn't mind paying 25 for a financial juice. Now, it really depends on what sort of a content is there available. But like for any kind of service, $25 a month, I think it may be worth it. So. Oh, this work is making me go to bed again. I think we're getting a better price action with the gold, really. The NKD, nothing really there. The overall market's down about 0.6. Let's just take a look at the trading view. Let's just take a look at the VIX here. The VIX is pulling back. The VIX at 16.4. VIX is actually 17.5. We got a nice, beautiful balance. It's 8% right now. I almost kind of feel like, we are getting some volatility starting to pick up here in the VIX. Like I said again, last time we were talking about the VIX were sitting at about 16.8. And I said we could see a low $16 on the VIX, and that could see a little bit of a short-term bottom and I get a little pop bounce from that $16, and we're right now sitting at 7.5 in the VIX. That's a pretty significant bounce off that low. It's very interesting. This volatility in VIX is actually picking up here, back again. I'm definitely surprised to see this thing over at 17.56. That's above a key level of resistance, because we got a resistance here at 17.5. We're actually sitting right above that now. So if that continue pushing, then we could see ourselves back in that into the 18.7. I think we still have some more room to the upside on the VIX now. Well, let's take a look at the Hang Seng. Hang Seng down, is pushing back down again. Hang Seng. DXY is kind of like within that channel. I wouldn't say it's like bullish or bearish right at this moment, but I'm neutral in DXY right now. Interesting. let's take a look at the energy sector overall looking better. It almost kind of feels like, you know, we found a little short-term bottom. We had a pullback 1%. I'm trying to get a little bounce from that 65. All right, the financials looking pretty good too. Financials looking good, but we're on a technical overbought territory right now, sitting at 70, 71. From an RSI standpoint, we could see this a little bit of a pressure to pull back. Technology. Yeah, technology as well. We're sitting at 81, 85 actually, 85 on our RSI. Right now we're sitting at 71, still overbought on technology too. Healthcare looks probably by far the best. The staples, let's just take a look at a 1 hour chart here. Staples. Yeah, staples is still within this channel. I mean, at some point, we could see this thing break out of this channel too. Right? This channel's right here, and then we got a pivot in that 82.67. We could see this thing break out. We had a beautiful support in this zone. We got a nice, beautiful V-shaped bounce. All right, just coming back to the NQ. Yeah, there's definitely a little bit of a 7 picture stepping in with that VIX actually up about 8% this morning. So the VIX is pushing to the upside. That's going to definitely put a lot of pressure in the overall market for sure. I think, I could be wrong. That's what I think right now. Fiber in the house, Tickle Golem. Haven, 912 support. Yeah, we have a little support there, 912. But if we get to flush it down, we could see this thing get down to like 900 and then back down to the 840. This could be a 60, 70 point pullback. Very interesting. Just remember, guys, today's a hot day. And if you guys are trading accounts like Take Profit Trader or Trade Day, these accounts does not tolerate you holding your position until the market close. So just make sure you close your accounts, close your positions, close your trades before the market close. Because if you don't, then Take Profit Trader and everything else on other firms will close your account. Yeah, I mean, Top Step will auto liquidate your trades, but some firms will actually close your account. So I mean, this morning I don't think I'm gonna get into any trades. I'll be very honest with you. I've got two XFAs right now. Oh, I may have to trade this one account because I want to count it as a day. So I probably need $200 on that account to count it as a day. The $200. I got one of the accounts at 235. So I did a little personal lockout on that account, and I've got another one at account balance at 940, but I still have to trade that account. It looks like because I want to count it as day. Like I don't want to jinx myself, but it kind of looks like I may end up getting a small little payout pretty soon here with Top Step XFAs. And I did trade the Take Profit Trader Pro account last night. A quick in and out, really. I was shorting on Take Profit Trader, so I made about 350 on that account. So it's a 25k account. I made it up to 25,530. So it's a slow grind, but it's kind of working out, so I'm happy with that. So I'm trying to rebuild the Pro account again and trying to rebuild the Top Step XFA too. I haven't bought any new combines because if you just take a look, how many accounts did I actually trade on my Top Step? Let me just do the little math here. 1, 2, 3. How many combines did I actually trade? 1 to 3. And you know what? I didn't realize you can only trade up to 10 combines in a given month. I didn't realize that up until late June, when I was trying to reload some combines, and I couldn't do it because it said you only have one more you can load in. Very strange, but if that is the rule, then I guess that's what it is. But so right now, I did for the month of July, I did 3 again, 3, 4. I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I did 7 combines. And I lost 3, and I passed 4. So I only have 3 more I can trade for the month of July. I think that's what it is. So I'm gonna have to take it slow if that is what it's going to be. Oh, they made the rule early this year. Okay, so yeah, so if that is the case, I can only trade. I can only get 3 or 4, I think. 3 or 4 combines, and that's probably it. 3, 4 more combines, and or maybe I'm just gonna sit on it, trade this 2 XFAs only, maybe through mid-July, and try to see if I can actually build this XFAs before reloading any combines. Maybe that could be a good idea too, instead of trying to get overexposed, and instead of putting portion of my energy into the combines, maybe I'll try to focus on the XFAs, the remaining 2 XFAs that I've got right now. Try to focus on that, build this account size, and once I have a decent cushion on it, then maybe I can start to reload the combines. But yeah, maybe that's a better idea to do it. Stick to these 2 XFAs that I've got right now, and reload the combines a little bit later once I build my cushion. Oh, hold on. Okay, 1 second. You can reset your combines 2 times per day. I didn't know that. I never reset any of my any of my combines, by the way. Guys, Tradify, what is going on with the sperms, guys? Everything is like 50%, 80%, 90%, 2000%. Like, what is going on here right now? All right, so I didn't know you can reset twice a day. I've never resetted any of my combines before. Oh, I didn't know you can reset combines. I've never resetted any of my combines. I didn't know you actually have that access. The only thing I was thinking was, that you can only have 10 combines in a given month. That's really all I was kind of thinking about. But I never really thought about resetting any of these accounts because I thought it's just not there. But you guys are telling me you could reset combines? Well, that's great. Then I guess that's what Stock Tiger is going to start doing going forward. I'm very excited now. 2 times per day? So what's the difference? Like, what's the difference between resetting your combines versus you can only trade 10 combines in a given month or buy 10 accounts in a given month, in a calendar month? Like, what difference does it make? I don't understand. Like, what's the difference? Like, what's the purpose? Because if you're trying to stop traders from YOLOing your accounts and that's why you're putting a cap on it, that's fine. But if you're gonna allow traders to reset those combines, like, I don't understand, like, what's the purpose? The whole intention of this is to try and stop people from YOLOing, and yet you're giving access to traders to reset those accounts. So I have no idea. It's weird. I mean, to me, it almost kind of feels like the same thing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Top Step is not for everybody. Number one, I think it's a little bit pricey. And I get that. And yeah, but if you blow your combines, you can still reset it. All right, I think I see the reason. Okay. So it's really boils down to the payout, right? So they don't want traders to keep adding XFAs and try to get the first payout and ends up blowing that account again. So you can reset as much as you want, but as soon as your combines get passed, there's a bit of restrictions for how many XFAs you can actually get into the current month. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, I get it. It almost kind of sound like good for the firm and not for traders. Which is fine. At least I get a chance to reset my combines that I've lost. So far, I was kind of thinking it's only 10 combines in a given month, and I was like, you know what? If that is the case, where did they make money? You know what I mean? But no wonder they're still in the game. Too many people will milk. Yeah, I can see that happening for sure. I can definitely see that happening. All right, guys, we're still so grind to the downside here at 9:15. My entry here at 9:15. It's definitely a slow market. All right, it's that time of the day, guys. I'm gonna get going. This is Friday. This is the last trading day of the week. It's a short week. It's a short day. The market closed early, so just make sure you close all your positions, especially the take profit trader. If you guys have that account, just make sure you guys close before the market close, or they're gonna blow your pro account, which obviously is something that you guys want to avoid. Anyways, guys, thank you everybody for being here this morning. We'll see you guys back on a Sunday night at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Hopefully we're gonna get a much better price action then. Everybody, Funded Futures Network. I think Funded Futures Network, we have Monica trading the Funded Futures Network. I'm actually thinking about the Funded Futures Network. I'm very open to trying out different firms. I do have some couple on my list right now. I'm gonna take a look on the weekend, and I may end up trading one of those on a Sunday night. I'm gonna have to see. I'm gonna do a little math and see the rules and how much it's gonna cost to trade those accounts. Oh, okay. So Monica is trading the funding picks. Funding Futures Network. I'm not really sure. I've never really tried them. We'll see. We'll see you guys back on a Sunday night. We'll talk about it a little more on a Sunday night. Everybody, we'll see you guys back at 6 p.m. Sunday. Everybody have a great day, and have a great weekend too. God bless everybody in your family. Take care and peace. Love you guys. Peace out. Take care. Have a great weekend, everybody.